So today I'm gonna be unboxing the MSI GE66 Raider. I feel all special now. Got a nice black box. It's very low key, kinda stylish. Let's get in here and check out the goods. This is the fun part when we're about to see the actual product. So we've got some standard issue MSI stuff. MSI always puts in this stop. We're here to help. Little piece of paper. I stopped long enough to read stop. This is the actual laptop. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I think it's supposed to be 5.5 pounds. Let's get this off. I always keep the packing. I always keep boxes for relatively expensive electronics because I always sell. I try not to keep anything longer than 3 years if I can help it. I like this MSI habit of putting the laptop in the sleeve because you can actually use this in your backpack if you want to protect your laptop from scratches. So let's pull it out. Oh, how nice is that? It's gamery, but not super over the top. If you're brave, you could bring this into the office. It'll look kind of weird, but I think you could get away with it. It's all gray. The MSI logo looks really stylish in silver. I like that. And the laptop itself is covered with this plastic covering. Look, it looks like, to protect it. Yeah. This is pretty nice, and it's handleable. It's not like I have a MSI Dominator from 2 or 3 years ago that I still have, that I should have sold a while back, and that thing weighs like 8 or 9 pounds and it's 17 inches. But this looks like it's pretty powerful. It looks like it has good cooling, but it only weighs 5.5 pounds for a full-size, full-powered laptop. It doesn't have a gimped Max-Q video card. Seems pretty good. The size feels pretty nice. Now let's see if we can get a one-handed lift. Oh. One-handed lift. And we have the MSI cloth protecting, or I guess protecting the screen from the keyboard. Pull that off. Very nice. Very nice. Wonder if it'll power on out of the box. No, of course not. And as you can see here, we have a 240 hertz display, Core i7 processor, GeForce RTX, although I think RTX is probably going to be more of a performance hit than it's worth. And we have the standard GE66 Raider stuff telling you how wonderful it is. I see that it's got a 99 watt-hour battery, which is the legal limit that is allowed on an airplane. So you could bring this on an airplane and do some productivity for a couple hours at least in between here and whatever wonderful city you're going to. Okay, so now let's put the star of the show to the side momentarily. So we need to pull out the power brick. More stuff. Who knows what that is? Well, before we fire it up, let's take a look at the ports. So we have the standard issue headset port, USB Type-C port, USB Type-A. This looks like a battery indicator light, something indicating that it's charging or charged. Now this is something I actually like. A lot of these ports are on the back. The power supply is on the back and it's out of the way so that you can mouse and game without having a wire in the way. This is HDMI type 2 or version 2, I'm pretty sure. An Ethernet jack, a full Ethernet jack. That's nice. And we have another Type-C connector, but underneath there's a DisplayPort logo. So this, along with this mini DisplayPort, I imagine this would be a way that you could have multiple monitors hooked up, and it's all in the back, which is quite nice. And I like that they give you the option of using a USB Type-C DisplayPort or one of the older DisplayPort connectors, the mini DisplayPort. Nice. Along this side we have two USB Type-A's. Of course, this USB version 3, so they're nice and fast. I can see that because there's the blue connectors inside. An SD card for all you photographers and creators out there. Alright, so let's stick in this power cable. Wonder if it'll come right on. Yes. Ooh. Let me push it forward so you can see this lighting down at the bottom. Look at that. That is cool. It's a nice trick to make the computer a bit more appealing. Quite gamery, but it doesn't look it unless the lights are on. I have to go through the standard Windows setup.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Oh my God.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to the United States. Is that right?
Yes.
Your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that?
Yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
No.
Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible. How about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
Yes.
Now type your credentials.
Now, one thing I'm going to say, these speakers sound terrible. They have no bass. They're just super tinny. And this is a $2,200 laptop, gaming laptop. The speakers are terrible. The one good thing about this whole situation is that typically when I'm playing games, I'm wearing a headset because I want to get all the positional information, all the good stereo sound. But these speakers are good to hear what's going on, and that's it. There's no pleasure involved there. There's no bass. They're really tinny. They're terrible.
Mission accomplished. You're all linked up.
I am digging this light down at the bottom here. Yeah, I know it's gamery, but you can turn it off, I'm
now
pretty
we have
sure.
some important setup to do.
That is a really nice touch. I like that. The lights around the
Now
front.
let's see what's new from Windows. Next up, the legal stuff. In short, you'll need to select Accept to use Windows. You can decline, but then, no Windows. Type your email address or phone number, then follow the instructions to sign in. Windows can save your spot in apps, files, and websites, so you can keep doing what you were doing, even when you switch devices. Just choose Yes to sync your activities.
No Android phones for me. I'm an iPhone
Want to
man.
automatically save files and photos to OneDrive for some added peace of mind?
No.
Hey, look, that's me, Cortana. Can I have permission to use the info I need to do my best work?
Yes.
These are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go ahead and review them, and select Accept when you're ready.
I trust Microsoft.
Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Oh, those speakers. Everything else may be great on this, which I don't know that, but these so-called dying audio speakers are tinny. They just really have no bass. I just have to reiterate how execrable these speakers are. Especially in comparison to the much cheaper G14 from Asus. Okay, so Windows has finished cooking, at least for now. Still got these trippy lights going on down at the bottom. Again, that's a nice trick. And there's actually sort of this trapezoidal plastic to allow you to see it from multiple angles, not just straight on. Okay, back to the computer. I'm just inordinately fascinated by those lights. There is some software that MSI always installs. It's called Dragon Center. It's their tuning software. So you can set it for high performance. It'll actually change the color of the it'll change the color profile of the screen. It wants me to register. I don't want to do that right now. And I guess under scenarios, that's where I can set up extreme performance, balance, silence, super battery, or I guess user defined. Gaming mode on. That's what we want. We want the gaming mode to be on. Okay. So one of the first things I want to do is get in here and download Steam and Origin so that I can download my favorite games, Doom Eternal, Titanfall 2, Battlefront 2, so I'll have something to play and something to talk about